Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. Are you still struggling to speak in English? Or do you feel that you're not making any progress in speaking in English? And you feel stuck, you feel blank, you feel frustrated, irritated, and you are just willing to give up. Do you feel so? Well, if you feel so, this session, this episode, this video is just for you. So guys, in this video, I am going to talk about 5 very powerful, very simple, very ordinary exercises which you can include in your daily routine to practice English speaking in order to get fluent and confident in speaking in English for sure. This is my guarantee. So guys, on that note, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But for this, you have to subscribe my channel, you have to like and share my videos, write your comments in the comment section, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Now let's get started. We all struggle with speaking in English, and that is a truth, right? That is a said truth and nobody can deny it. We all get into that phase some or the other time, right? Even if we start speaking in English, at times we find ourselves in a fix. We find ourselves struggling to speak on some other topic, right? So there are lots of topics where we can have a discussion or conversation with people. At times we are very confident, but sometimes we become less or very less confident and we just are not able to have a conversation with people in English, and that is the point we start losing our hope and we start losing our faith in being able to learn the language. Okay, so that is why I've come up with 5 powerful, very basic, very simple exercises which you can include every single day in your routine so as to speak English fluently and confidently in no time. Exercise number 1, shadowing. Yes, if you're a beginner or an intermediate, whatever you are, whatever stage you are or whichever stage you are in, just start following shadowing practice. So what is shadowing practice? Whenever you're listening to any stuff in English, just try to repeat the sentences with them or along with them, right? Along with that person whom you're listening to, right? So this is what shadowing is. Now, why I'm asking you to do shadowing? There are lots of benefits of shadowing, guys. When you'll follow shadowing in a focused way, you will be able to speak English naturally, right? You will know how to pronounce each word, you will know how to articulate each word, you will know the rhythm, the tone, the intonation, everything, and how the words are spoken, how the sentences are spoken, how it is expressed in the best possible way. So the lots of things you will learn, the expressions, you will learn the words and sentences, how it is spoken, and all the rhythm, intonation, tone, everything. So this is very important while speaking in English. If you don't speak in English the right way, it's of no use, right? So that is why always start with shadowing practice. The first thing in your list should be shadowing practice. Maybe you can listen a 2 minutes video or 3 minutes video or a shorts, whatever you feel like. Any Instagram reel you can listen to, but just make sure you copy each sentences very properly or clearly. Okay, so this is how you'll start practicing shadowing. This is the right way of practicing shadowing. Just repeat each sentence after the person, how that person has spoken. Okay, this will help you to get the feel of the language. You will get an idea of how the language is spoken, how each words are pronounced, and everything else what I've just spoken, which is very basic to every language, right? So once you know how you have to speak in English, it will be much easier for you to start speaking the language, right? Getting confidence in speaking the language. So first and the foremost thing you have to start doing is start practicing shadowing, right? This technique is very important. Don't ignore this, guys. It will really help you to build the base. This is a foundation basically, right? And then you can go ahead slowly. So coming to the next step or next exercise is imitation or role play. Now, how this technique is different from shadowing also I'm going to tell you. Now, imitation means to copy somebody, right? To pretend that you are that person and you're speaking. Probably, I used to imitate my teacher at home, right? So that is what I used to copy my teacher at home, and I used to be like, teach the class like her, or I used to practice, speaking like her. So this is what imitation is. You can also call it role play. I used to role play my teacher at home, and I used to, teach a virtual class. In the same way, whatever you have heard, whatever conversation you have listened to, whatever, thing you have watched, you can just imitate or just copy that or just pretend to speak about it. So pretend play is also something which you can club in this. So it is imitation, role play or pretend play. For example, if I had a conversation with my gardener today in the morning, just for an example, I just asked him to help me out with some flowers for this season so that I can go and buy them. Okay, so I went to the gardener and I just said, "Hi, how are you?" The gardener replied to me, "I am good, madam. Thank you so much. How are you?" To which I replied, "I am also good, thank you. I wanted to know from you which flowers I can buy in this season to keep it in my balcony." To which he replied saying, "You can buy so and so flowers." Okay, so this was the conversation I had with my gardener today in the morning. So I can take this conversation, I've spoken about it. I spoke about what I said and I became the gardener also. So I was role playing myself and I was role playing the gardener as well. Okay, in the same way, if I've heard somebody talking about something, like somebody is giving a movie review about any movie, I heard that person. Now I want to imitate that person and I want to speak like him, like how he reviewed this movie. So I can start doing that, which is called imitation, right? Or you can call it role play or pretend play, whatever you call it. That's absolutely fine, right? So this is what imitation, role play or pretend play is. You can just take up any conversation, anything which you have heard, listened or watched, and you can just start talking about it. You can become 2 persons, 3 persons, or a single person. You can start talking in front of the mirror or your mobile camera or audio recorder, whichever is comfortable or you are comfortable with. Okay, you can do this. Now the second part is, what is the difference between shadowing and this technique, imitation or role play? Shadowing is something when you're listening to somebody, you have to repeat along with them or you have to repeat with them. You don't have to remember that conversation and speak, or remember those words and those sentences and speak. Here you have to repeat with them or along with them. So this is a very different exercise and this one is a very different exercise. Okay, and they both help in different ways. Okay, so coming to imitation, this will help you in recalling what conversation you had, and it will help you in practicing English speaking in a conversational format, right? Because you are becoming yourself, you're becoming the gardener or a plumber or anybody else whom you have spoken to, or you're becoming a vlogger, or you're becoming a news person, or anybody you can just become and you can just talk about, right? What the person spoke about in the video or wherever you have heard that person. Okay, so it will help you in practicing English speaking, and it will help you in practicing English in a conversational format, right? So this is another exercise. The third exercise is just a minute technique. Now, what you can do here is you can take up any topic, anything, and you can just try speaking for a minute. The best way is you can record it, video record it, audio record it, or if you don't want to do all these things, you can just stand in the mirror and talk. Okay, so just a minute. Set a timer for 1 minute. Take up any topic. You can take up as simple as a ball, a teddy bear, a basketball, a garden, a park, your society, anything, your parents, your siblings, your kid, your spouse. You can talk about them, guys. Anything, any food you have had and you like that food, your favorite meal, your favorite food, your favorite cuisine, your favorite sports, anything. Take up one simple topic and just speak about it. Now, what this exercise will do, you can take up any simple topic. As I said, you can talk about your spouse, your kid, yourself, your favorite food, your favorite drink, or your favorite sport. Anything you can take up and you can just talk about it. Your favorite toy or your favorite showpiece in your room, or anything, your favorite gift, anything. So now these things are very personal to all of us. We all love talking about our favorites, right? Your favorite actor, actress, anybody. So we all love talking about it. So it will help you to start speaking, right? You will have enough material, enough things to talk about it, right? So that is why start with these topics. I've given so many topics right away. You can just jot down those ideas and keep it with you so that whenever you practice 1 minute, just a minute technique, you just start using these ideas and start talking about it. So what you have to do is take a stopwatch or put on a timer for 1 minute and start speaking, right? On any topic which is your favorite, or whatever your favorites, or anything, whatever you're comfortable with. Anything which is in your room, you can just take up and you can start talking about it. A TV, a couch, a cushion, probably a chair, whatever you wish. Okay, so when you will start taking up these topics, it will be much easier for you to speak on these topics. Trust me on this. And you can write your comment in the comment section also if it has helped you. For sure, this is going to help you. If you take up these personalized topics, it will be much easier for you to speak on it rather than any other topic like, how was your vacation, or, how was your shopping experience, etc., etc. Okay, so this is 1 minute, just a minute technique. Start practicing this and start taking up any object, anything, and just start speaking about it for a minute. And after speaking about it, you can just check your video or audio and you can just listen to it to find out what mistake have you done. How confident were you while speaking, right? And you can just, since it is just for a minute, right? You can try again once more. You can try again once more. So probably 3 times every day, try to practice this and see what progress you have made. You have to make progress, right? So you should try improving on your speech every single time. That should be your motive here. Okay, if not, you can jot down some ideas what you want to speak about that thing, right? And look up to it and speak. See, and whatever problems you are facing, you can just try to look for a solution for this. If you are facing a problem in your sentence construction, you can put it on Gemini or ChatGPT and you can ask for the right sentence and see what mistake you did. Right? There are lots of solutions, there are lots of ways you can just correct yourself, guys. You have to take that initiative. You have all the AIs available in your phone and they can help you out with. Okay, see what mistake you did in the sentence construction, what mistake you did while speaking about that. You can paste the whole speech and ask for correction from ChatGPT or Copilot or Gemini and you will get your answers for sure. Okay, try using these AIs and see what progress you're making and whether you're able to speak or not. Okay, definitely it will help you in your speaking practice. So this is just a minute technique. Number 4, self-talk. This is my favorite. I have been doing this since ages. Whenever I'm going for a session, you will laugh at me, guys, but I keep murmuring. I keep murmuring to myself, what I'm going to speak there. Right? What example? If something came to my mind immediately about that topic, any example came to my mind immediately, I start murmuring that, like how I'm going to put it across. So till the time I reach the spot, I keep doing this. Something or the other goes in my head, in my mind, in my brain, and I start murmuring to myself about it, like how do I put it in front of people so that they understand the best possible way. Right? So self-talk, this is one of my favorite, and it has really helped me to reach where I am today. And it is surely helping me it will surely help me to go further as well. So self-talk is the best thing you can do. Whenever you are traveling, whenever you are sitting idle, whenever you are going to sleep and you need some time to get a sleep, right? So utilize those time. When you're having a meal, when you are, taking a walk or in the gym, or you're doing anything else, right? You can self-talk. You can talk about it to yourself. You can start murmuring. You can probably start talking in your head, right? You don't want to murmur, that's fine. You can talk to yourself within without uttering the words. So you can do it. When you're dressing up, we do it. I do it every single day. When I dress up, I feel that no, this is not pressed, or this is not looking good, or this color is very bright. And then I go and check my closet, what other options are. So something goes in my head, right? We all, when we get ready, when we are going out, there are lots of things which comes to our mind. Whether you've taken the key, whether you've locked the door, whether you've switched off the lights, the gas knob, right? Do you remember? Are you able to relate to me? Absolutely, guys. These all things keep coming in our minds. So when these thoughts can come, why can't we keep describing things in English? We can just change those thoughts to English, right? So whatever thoughts come to our head, try to change it in English, or try to translate it in English, and try to train your brain to speak in English. Okay, so self-talk, whatever you're thinking, whatever you want to say, just talk about it in English. Wow, it's a beautiful car. I love the color of the car. This is a hatchback, or this is an SUV, or it's an XUV, right? So you can talk about it. When you're standing in your balcony and looking down, there are lots of things happening there. Start describing it. You're sitting in a park, you're sitting in a restaurant and you're waiting for the order. Start describing it about your surroundings. Oh, people are busy having their meals. Everybody has different taste. Some is having dosa, someone is having noodles or Chinese, somebody is having Italian like pizza or pasta. Just talk about it. Somebody is just having tea. Right? Lots of time you can just talk to yourself. You can do self-talk. We do it in our mother tongue. We just have to train our brain to start talking in English. That's what we have to do. And this self-talk is going to help you in that, training your brain to speak in English. Whenever some thoughts comes to your head, just translate it in English. Try to speak in English about it. If you start doing this, you will see how easy it has become for you to speak in English. Okay, so this is another exercise. Exercise number 5. Listening to podcasts. Yes. Now, why I'm specifically talking about podcasts only? You can listen to any YouTube channel, you can listen to any vlogs, anything. But I'm specifically talking about podcast. There's a reason behind it. whenever you are listening to any podcast, they invite guests from different spheres of life, right? And they talk about on different topics, varied topics, which happens in our conversation also. You remember in the beginning, I told you that, when we start speaking in English, there are many times we are very confident in speaking in English, but sometimes on some topics, we just lose our focus, we lose our confidence, and we are not able to speak on it. We are not able to talk about it. And we start feeling that we are back to stage 0. Yeah. This is the reason, because we don't have knowledge on every single topic. When we'll have knowledge on every single topic, we will definitely be able to speak in English in any situation with anyone, anywhere, on any topic. So that is why specifically I am talking about podcast or TED Talks. You can listen to TED Talk. This is also another platform which is very good. I have learned a lot of things from TED Talks, right? So just try to get into the habit of listening to TED Talks and podcasts on different subjects, on different varieties, on different topics. This is definitely going to help you in speaking in English on any topic, anywhere, with anyone in English. Okay, now after listening to these podcasts or TED Talks, what you can do is you can just summarize things. Whatever you have heard, whatever you got to understand, whatever your understanding is, whatever their ideas are, just summarize it after listening to it. This is the best practice you can do. And by summarizing it in your own words, when talking about it in your own words, you will be able to remember those things. Yes. So after listening, if you start speaking on it, it will help you to remember those things. Right? And whenever those topics comes up, it will be very easy for you to speak on it. Right? So that is why always after listening to these podcasts or TED Talk, try to summarize the whole thing in your own words. Start with basics. Just try to speak 3-4 sentences about it. Add 2 more sentences later. Then something else you can add. Right, just try to increase your difficulty level and try to improvise on it and add more sentences to it, to the summary which you are talking about. Right, so if you start practicing your English speaking in this way, it will help you a lot to become fluent and confident in speaking in English. And these 5 exercises are a game changer, guys. Trust me on this. Start following these exercises every single day for 30 days at least, and let me know if it has worked for you. I am sure it will definitely help you in becoming more confident and fluent in speaking in English. So guys, that's a wrap for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.